Guten Tag, hier ist der Nachtanwalt, and welcome back to War 10 of Season 24, where we're taking on a light ruler. So, yeah, that was a pretty stacked war actually, and the awesome thing for me at least, don't know if it's for you as well guys, is that I was able to bring Corvus Glaive back. Yes, you heard right. My boy Corvus Glaive hadn't had really much playtime this season. I think in once, but for this war I will start on path 2 in section 2, having an Emma Frost and also a Mysterio, which means I can get 2 charges. They are all small defenders or medium defenders, and also, like you can see there on EMP mod of Infinity Iron Man, which is just great for Corvus. And because I bring Corvus, I can also do the mini on Note 23 Mixmaster, the Nick Fury, because he's also just a medium defender. And yeah, for section 2, I will fight on path 1 a Sabertooth, and then again an Immortal Abomination on Lionheart and Buffet. And I will also have 2 more mini-boss fights, or let's just say 1.5. So I have 8.5 or 9 fights in total this war. So yeah, it was a pretty stacked war, and like I said, I was really happy to bring my boy, my favorite champ, Corvus Glaive, back to war. So yeah, like I said, starting off on path 2 in section 1, fighting Emma Frost, strike counter Fury, and power struggle node. But yeah, if you've seen my war videos for a while, especially the last seasons, you know how much I love Corvus Glaive and how easy and fast fights on even this are with Corvus Glaive. So yeah, Emma Frost is perfect for him. She can get a lot of fury buffs if she wants, but with Corvus I can manage it pretty well. Do medium, light, medium, it's a normal rotation anyway. Try to block so she doesn't throw her special, so I will be able to get to my special too, like I did there. And yeah, one SP2 was almost enough, but unfortunately it wasn't, so I had to block the first part and dex the second part of her SP2, which meant I took some damage, but it's not too bad. 1 potion, and he's topped off nicely again. But now I got 1 charge, and if Corvus has 1 charge, and there's not too crazy nodes, it's not a problem for Corvus to just wreck the opponents. It's really fitting that the next fight is against the Corvus, so he can get demolished. Did a heavy after medium, light, medium, so he doesn't get fury buffs, because I don't want to use too many potions. But yeah, 1 more combo, 1 full combo, and an SP1, and he's already dead. So yeah, those were 2 pretty nice, easy and fast fights with Corvus. And now I do have a Mysterio, which means I can get a second charge. He's a 6-star rank 3, so he's a little more beefy, and Mysterio's always, or can be a tricky defender. If he throws his SP1, you can punish him for a while. There just got clipped, don't know why, it was too slow, I guess, but he doesn't have any fury buffs at this point, so it's not too bad. And yeah, if he does his SP2, he'll power drain you, but that wouldn't be a big problem with Corvus as well. So yeah, pretty sloppy fight by myself, but still managed to get him down. Kinda easy, let's say kinda easy. No, don't want to use 8 pots, misclicked there. Just 2 pots, and then boost up again. Like I said, Nick Fury on Mixed Master. That's why I brought Proxima Midnight, so I can get the True Strike mission for Corvus, which means then I will have 3 missions and can go to town pretty crazy. So yeah, with Mixed Master and Corvus Glaive, you just want to get the opponent to evade as fast as possible, so you can then do a heavy attack, get the true strike, and from there on you are free to hammer in as much as you want. It wouldn't be necessary to get the true strike. I mean, the best combo rotation for Corvus is medium light medium anyway, but it's just more safer if anything not goes to plan, especially with Nick Fury's tactical charges. If I need to push him beyond the certain threshold, then it can be useful to do a full combo, for example. But yeah, boosted up pretty big because I'm doing the Infinity Iron Man fight afterwards as well. There did medium light, so he evaded, parried, heavy, now I got 2 strike, still 16 charges left. Just get to my SB2 and yeah, Corvus 3 charges. I can cycle those SB2s. Block, heavy, 1 hit, SB2, second phase, got to my next SB2, waited, let him do stuff, another SB2, and then unfortunately got a little too much power, so it pushed me to my SB3, but yeah, do my SB3, and it actually does a lot of damage as well. He gets down to 2%, but he's unblockable, but no problem, just bait his SB2, still got true strike, 1 more hit, and he's down. Yeah, pretty nice fight with Corvus. So now, while I'm still boosted, do the Infinity Iron Man fight as well on EMP, modification, and Burden of Might. I guess it can be a tricky fight, especially because his, I think, medium attack is energy based, so it will do more damage. Also, if you throw specials, you will get passively shocked, but with Corvus, and I still got the power stat 1 boost. Yeah, that was a pretty nice and fast fight. Sorry, just love my Corvus. But yeah, now on to section 2, and that means, because I have a Sabertooth next, Corvus has to rest, unfortunately. But yeah, Warlock is back. So on this note, I thought that I think the last 4 wars I was on section in section 2 on path 1. The first note is nothing too special. He will just regenerate a little bit after a certain amount of time, but with Warlock, when he gets there, he's already infected, like he is now, so now he won't be healing anyway. And then with Warlock, do heavies or not, doesn't really matter, just get to my SB2, and 1 SB2 is usually enough, like this here, way overkill, and Sabertooth is down. In the next fight, like in the war before, and what we do see more of now, is Immortal Abomination on Lionheart and Buffet. And it's a really good placement, because doesn't matter what you do, he will poison himself. That's just how Immortal Abomination works, and that means Lionheart will always trigger, which means he will lose a lot of health due to Lionheart, and you can't do anything about it. But with the ranks 3 Warlock boosts, yeah, like before in War 6 and 7, where I had a man thing on that note and took it with Human Torch. It was a fight against the time, who can get the other one down first, and it's basically the same here. So the last war I used a combat regeneration boost, but it wasn't necessary because I knew this fight, I knew I would lose about 35 to 50% health, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, the next fight, unfortunately the war wasn't looking too good, so word came down that I can fight against this Cosmic Ghost Rider with Corvus. He has unblockable SB1 and was it Hurt Locker and Power Focus 1. But yeah, Corvus is just doing so much damage. Still got problems evading his SB1 at the time of the recording of the video. I'm good at, or decent at evading his SB1. The problem also is that depending on how many judgments he triggered before, not only the first but also second or maybe even the third part of his SB1 are becoming unblockable. But yeah, if you can dex all parts, it doesn't really matter. But in this case, I evaded the first part, but took the second part on the block while he was still unblockable, which meant I took a lot of damage. But yeah, I talk, but Corvus already finished the fight. And now that's the last fight for me in this war. Just, yeah, at this point we knew we had lost the war, so I didn't bother healing up. I just wanted to try how Warlock would work against Airwalker. I haven't fought Airwalker before. He has aspect of evolution and unblockable SB2, and my goal was just to go ham on him and see how much damage I can do. The problem with Airwalker is that he puts those, I think, Dark Tide or so it's called, on you, and that gives you damage over time effect. So if I fight him again, yeah, have to look into how he how he really works. But yeah, like you see there, unfortunately we lost the war. It was pretty substantially. It's pretty nice to see my name there on top once again. It's been a while, but yeah, we lost, unfortunately, like I said. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless, and I will see you guys on my next one. Take care.